Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's look at r/confessions. So we're going to be taking a look at some Reddit confessions and then jumping into Schedule 1 and then doing a bit of Minecraft. Okay. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look and see. Can we do Am I the Asshole? Yeah. I want to look at these, though, because Am I the Asshole, I feel like I've seen a lot of those. Like, I've seen a lot of the top posts or whatever, but we'll go through that. We'll have a little Reddit exploration night. I chewed the same piece of gum for at least 3 years. Hold on, let me zoom in on this baby boy. Oh, wait, I could just... Okay. I chewed the same piece of gum for at least 3 years. I told my husband this yesterday, and I had never told anyone before. His reaction was strong enough to make me think harder about it. As a kid, around 6, I was given a piece of gum on Halloween that I decided was the best gum I would ever have. Just the perfect gum. It kept its flavor all night. Is it that Violet Beauregard? She chewed the same piece of gum for like months or something. Or like a year. When I was done with it, that night I stuck it to the shelf at the top of my closet, which is my special hiding place. Just about every day after school, I would climb at least 6 feet to get up on the shelf, just hang out there and read and chew the magic gum. It never got dusty, never lost its taste. After 3 years, it still tasted like... Oh, shit. Whoops. Wait. This is crazy. And also, wouldn't you have like a little container for it or something? Just leaving it on the shelf? This makes sense, though. I mean, I would chew shit all the time when I was a kid. I still chew shit. I chew bottle caps like a motherfucker. It's like my favorite thing in the world. I used to chew my sister's Polly Pocket accessories and stuff. I just love chewing on plastic. Anyway. Chew the magic gum. It was actually getting sweeter. After around 3 years, my dad cleaned my room and found it. He threw it away thinking it was gross. I mourned the gum for a long time, and I can still picture the taste. Decades later, I agree it's gross. I'm no longer 6. I check my daughter's closet regularly to see if it's genetic. I have no clue what kind of gum it was. I wish I did. It was purple and most likely Mexican. What? Oh yeah, this is Mexican gum for sure. Yeah, this is Mexican gum. What does that even mean? I don't know. I feel like this person is just having some kind of like psychotic break. There's no fucking way the gum would keep its flavor that long. I mean, I guess if you're doing a little bit of chewing every day, but scanned McDonald's for over 100 free hamburgers. Got a massage in another country, but didn't end up how I planned. I am certain. Hold on. Let me take a look. Okay, the top reply on this is, take this shit to your fucking grave, bro. Okay, this one I think I can show on stream. I thought it would be a picture. It's not a picture. And I don't think it's, this was 4 hours ago. This was just 4 hours ago. Okay, throwaway because my wife views my main account. I went to the Philippines for a work trip, checking in the hotel front desk, asked if I wanted a massage, charged the room, 18 USD for an hour. No brainer for me. I called to talk to my wife, told her about it, and she joked, don't be getting no happy endings, which I laughed because I honestly had never thought of that. Yeah, I mean, I honestly didn't even consider that as an option. Everyone considers that an option, dude. Every dude that gets a massage, there's always, no matter how quiet that voice is, there's always a little voice there being like, yo, what if, though? The massage person ended up coming to my room, took off my clothes, laid in the bed, covered my butt with a small towel, was drifting into purely relaxed mode, 20-30 minutes. She told me to turn over. She covered my penis with the towel and massaged my feet and legs. I'm not sure what got me, but when she would rub my leg, the top of her hand would slightly brush against my penis. It was nothing for a bit, but all of a sudden, I began to become harder and harder, which she noticed and chuckled. I couldn't get my erection to calm down. The towel then fell off my penis because of the erection, and I didn't know what to do, and all of a sudden I felt this massive buildup in me and realized I was about to come. I froze with fear. She kept rubbing my calves, and then all of a sudden I just exploded right there in front of her. This guy got a foot massage and came. That's crazy. He didn't even get... Are you not having sex with your wife? What is... I think he just figured out a new fetish, maybe. I don't know. The male prostate. It's in the calves, ladies and gents. Wow, this story did not go how I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to be a basic, boring ass, oh, I got jerked off in a fucking thing. No, he just came because he really enjoyed his calf massage. I apologized to her and gave her a decent tip and was hoping I would never see her again. Talked to my wife that next day, and she asked how it went, and I told her it went great and nothing else. This has been eating me up for years, and I just want to find a way to tell her. Take this shit to your grave. This is one of those situations where you have to ask yourself how anyone would be benefited by revealing this information. You telling your wife in order to assuage your own guilt doesn't remove what happened, doesn't enhance your marriage, doesn't make your wife love you. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't fucking tell anybody. If I came from like a foot massage, yeah, I'm not telling anybody. I chewed on my foot shavings because it had a nice texture. Ew, I don't want to read that. I'm not deaf, but that doesn't stop me from pretending. I'm a student of ASL, currently in my 4th year. Sometimes, and it happens a lot, when I don't feel like being bothered in public or I'm being harassed for money by a homeless person, I start signing and use deaf voice. It works every time. God damn. You don't have to do the voice. You could fake it without doing the voice. You don't have to. Because that seems like it's a little bit too much. I feel like it's pretty valid until you're doing the whole, the voice. And we all know the voice. I'm not going to do the voice, but we know the voice. You know what I'm saying? I want to do the voice. I'm not going to do the voice. But, yeah, I think about this all the time. I think about this often because I would love to do this sometimes to get out of conversation. But I don't know sign language. So I would just be like, no one's going to believe that sign language, well, that's hilarious. Love that. My friend's mom passed away because of my stupid mistake. What? When I was 15 and lived in Vegas, I used to run away from home a lot. No apparent reason other than I didn't like my own life. I had a friend who was from the UK, just moved to Vegas, who used to let me stay over all the time. One day his parents find out, and he decides to leave with me, and we run away. His mom was so heartbroken with him running away and not responding. She overdosed and passed away on some meds she was taking. Till this day, I still feel fully at fault because I know deep down I am at fault. I've talked to Seth for any claims it's not, and he forgives me for everything. Oh, so you ran away with your friend and the mom was so upset that she overdosed? I don't know. It's not really their fault, really. My pants ripped while at work and everything bounced forth. My pants ripped at work and everything floweth forth. My penis floweth forth out of my ripped hole in my pants. I work as a courier between business. Cheyenne, thank you for the 2 months. I work as a courier between business, and I was in a shipping dock picking up some heavy boxes. As I squatted to pick one up, my pants ripped at the back seam, and everything flopped out at the peak of the squat. I was fresh out of undergarments due to a laundry mistake. Oh my God, you were freeballing at work? You were freeballing at work? In like jeans, dude? Just denim pressed against your nads. The loud and fast rip, sudden drop, and freedom of everything bouncing forth, the immediate crispiness of the outside air on my hot dog and velvet purse. I immediately stood up to conceal the exposure and checked around, but nobody was there. I was still mortified, tied my hoodie around my waist, and eventually made my way to Target to pick up some fresh pants. Oh, come on. No one even saw your hot dog or velvet purse. I mean, you're totally fine. Just dick and balls plopped out. Ripped his pants. Yeah, for the fool who ripped his pants. That's hilarious, though, that you were freeballing. The one day you're freeballing. Honestly, though, I feel like I have never been so, so unprepared that I freeball at work. I'm not fucking freeballing at work, dude. I am not freeballing at work. Because if you're freeballing, there's always a print. There's always a print. If I'm wearing khakis at work and you can see my dick and balls through my khaki pants, that sucks. I'm not doing that. And then, God forbid, you rip your pants and now your wiener and velvet purse or whatever pops out. Underwear's cheap, dude. I write erotic stories for women, but with an ulterior motive. Oh, no way! I still can't help myself. Once I realized that I could write a story hot enough to make most women want to touch themselves, it quickly became my obsession. It always turned me on so much hearing how wet it made them and how they couldn't help but to give themselves immediate relief, knowing they were getting off in my stories, got me off and further compelled me to always want to outdo myself with an even better, more erotic tale. I have a collection of stories I'm forever trying to share. It's become an addiction, seeking out women to feed the stories one by one. wanting only to hear them speak of how turned on they get. Surely this must be some form of sex addiction. Sex addiction. You hear that, ladies? All that smut you're reading, it's written by some dude. It's written by some masturbating goblin who loves when you comment on book talks, being like, this one made me come so hard. I was flicking my being crazy style. Some guy's reading that and he's jerking off. You know? When you're reading the One Direction gangbang, whatever the hell, that, you know, that was written by a guy like this. It's not a fellow woman. If you're reading, you know, the fairies that fuck the ogres or whatever, you know, or the Sterniolo triplets smut fan fiction or something, you know, that's the what's his name? Paul Mescal sex story. That's just written by some guy, you know, so keep that in mind. Let me sort by like top of all time. Oh, this is top today. I feel like those will be full of fake. Top this year? No, top this month. Who is Paul Mescal? I don't know who that is. I'm going to be honest. Terminally ill and racking up credit card debt with 0 fucks to give. Before we read this, I will say, like, if you told me I'm dying in like 7 days, I'd be like, all right, nothing matters. I'm racking up credit card debt. I'm like texting everyone how I feel about them, you know, like whatever. I've had cancer for 2 years now. Lost my leg, beat odds, managed to even get back to work. Shit hit the fan, treatment stopped working. Probably got 2 weeks, maybe a couple months at best. I'm 22, done on a house, done on a car. $2K in the bank. Took out a credit card, 6.5K limit, 0% APR for 20 months. I was building up a good credit score. Now buying whatever the fuck I want. The debt will die with me, and I give no fucks. I don't think that happens, though. You know? If you die with debt, they aren't just like, well, I guess there's no debt anymore. They're going to reach out to your family. Like Dog the Bounty Hunter is going to put your mom in a chokehold to get whatever money you owe. If you have beef, if you want to beef me about driving your bank fees up with this behavior, at least you get to live, LOL. That's a good point. It's bone cancer spread throughout my whole body. I'm too weak now to travel as much as I would have wanted to see the world. God damn. I'm going to go bigger and do some good stuff. If you have ideas, I want to do some big donations to food banks and cancer charities that supported me. With your credit card, it's not gonna work. Took out some more cards. Thanks for the suggestions. For some of you are asking, I'm a girl. Bought lots of things for my family, mostly sentimental things with my handwriting on it. I bought crab at a fancy-ass seafood place. This debt is going to someone. Finding God is in no way in my plans and not what I believe will happen after death. Trying to force religion down on a dying person's throat is not the vibe. I mean, if you're dying of cancer, you might as well just at the end be like, I do believe in God. Like, just to cover your bases. You might as well, you know, just to make absolute sure, just in case. The fool who ripped his pants. La, da, 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 da. She's dying of cancer. I don't think she gives a fuck about debt. No, that is what the entire Reddit post was. But the debt's going to be pinned on somebody, you know? All right, I've scammed McDonald's for over 100 free hamburgers. When you sign up for the McDonald's app, you get an order, or you get an offer for a free hamburger/cheeseburger when you spend at least $1. I learned quickly you could just log out of the account in the app and create a new one very easily. Since then, I've signed up for over 100 different accounts to get over 100 free hamburgers. I mean, that's huge activity, dude. Get a load of the Hamburglar over here. Just big person activity. That just big and greedy. I mean, do you really... A hamburger at McDonald's is like $2. I guess I don't know. I've never even been so much as questioned about it. It's piss easy to do, and I feel zero remorse. Adding this because people won't shut the fuck up and keep trying to gotcha me. I got coffee from McDonald's most every day on my commute to work, so anytime I want a hamburger, I'd just create a new account. Listen, every morning, I start my day just like everyone else. I have a cup of coffee and just a burger to go with it. You know, every breakfast, every morning, I get a fucking free burger. With every coffee, I get a free burger. It's awesome. I love... The free hamburger is a nice bonus. I get doing this sometimes, but being like, well, every time I get a coffee, I gotta get a hamburger. I mean, 100 free hamburgers. Like, if my friend approached me being like, dude, did you know that McDonald's, you can just get... there's a hack for hamburgers. Hamburger hack. I've had 100 free hamburgers. It's been 10 days. I'd be like, yo, I don't care that much. And also, you can't eat 100 hamburgers in 10 days. That can't be good for you. But I mean, W hack, I guess. I like this one. I went to a concert and the smell was me. Probably the only place I'll ever say this. That's my biggest fear, is going to a place like when I'm at the gym and I get a whiff of some serious stank. Just some fucking guttural stench. Just an absolutely disgusting, foul smell. And I can almost verify that it's coming from this guy. I still am like, oh fuck, we're good, you know? But a lot of stinky people don't know that they stink. And I think stinky is one of the worst things you could be. Of all the things to be, stinky is up there with like murder, maybe. Because you'll never be able to live your life stinky. Anyways, not using a throwaway because I hate myself. Last night, my friend and I went to a concert an hour away. We ate some spicy Korean fried chicken and a panini. Get to the concert. I thought the smell, a straight-up sausage and bell peppers smell, was my friend burping or something. Oh, no way, that's the sausage and bell peppers from the, panini I ate. A little while later, the smell comes again. I'm confused. She didn't burp. I'm like, okay, someone else is around burping or eating bell peppers. The smell is so random and brief, but so consuming. Smell appears once more. She says something along the lines of, I keep smelling bell peppers, and I'm like, oh my god, me too. We had a laugh when we were able to finally hear one another leaving the theater and head home. All is well. Writing this now the day after, the smell was me. I just farted, and yeah, I was shocked, LMAO. Yeah, I just fucking farted, and case closed. That would be me. I was shocked. Spicy food can upset my stomach sometimes, and TBH, I don't think I even fully noticed I was slipping out farts at the function because I was so overwhelmed. You were farting without your own knowledge? You were farting and being like, what the, who stinks? What? You know when you're farting. Like, I always know when I'm farting. You feel the fart. Farting is almost a conscious decision. So for you to be so wrapped up in the moment you didn't know you were farting, I mean, you must have a gaping butthole to be farting without your knowledge. For real, how big is your butthole? Because, are you farting how would you not know that you're farting? I feel like every time I fart, I have to give some sort of force of some kind. I'm really stuck on this. Anyways, I do not have a loose butthole. I'm glad you cleared that up. So yeah, I went to a concert, goofed on the potential gassy queen, and I was the gassy queen all along. I was not thinking clearly because I was overstimulated. Oh, what? You were on Molly or something? You were on Molly fucking farting, being like, who's farting? Hacksaw, thank you for the prime sub. Do you really remember every time you fart? No, but in the moment, I know that I'm farting. Bell peppers aren't spicy. I never said they were. I said the fried chicken I ate was. Didn't even eat bell peppers. I have no idea why my fart smelled like that. I love everyone commenting their fart stories. Y'all are so cool. Feels like in Whoville when all the Whos come together and eat hash and roast beef, except we're all crop dusting. What? Okay, I guess I get that metaphor. I came face to face with a person that molested me as a child and robbed him. I feel like we can't go from like farting stories to molestation, so I'll skip over that one. Holy shit, for the last couple of years I've forged punch cards to get free food. You should link with the 100 Burgers guy. He's gonna love this hack. A couple years ago, I realized that most places offer punch cards like buy 10, get one free. Use a very generic hole puncher. I bought a hole puncher that does various shapes I've seen places use. I don't go over the top with it, mostly to avoid suspicion. I still buy sandwiches and coffee as usual, but my punch cards end up being more like 5 to 1. Many of these places overcharge for goods anyways. A true vigilante. They're calling him the greatest criminal of all time. The ultimate crime. Have you seen this man? We've got a drawing of this suspect here. Have you seen this man? He's been forging punch cards to get a free muffin at every coffee shop, and we want him killed. He will be receiving the death sentence. PB phoned not. Thank you for the prime sub. I took some Benadryl, and it has forever completely changed me. Okay. I should have known I'd end up here. What started as a way to sleep a little easier turned into something that's taken over my life. I started taking Benadryl a while ago, just to help knock me out. But over time, it stopped being about sleep. I started taking more and more. I liked the way it made everything feel distant, Like I could turn off my brain. I've talked about it before. Do we like that? We could do that. You know, I could do a voiceover voice. Katie something. Thank you for the 6 months. I'm going to do the rest of the submission like this. I've talked about it before. I lost it. I fucking lost it. God damn it. As I told myself I was in control. That I could stop whenever I wanted. But that was a lie. I've been hospitalized now. My body couldn't keep up with what I was doing to it. I was hallucinating, disoriented. A shell of myself, hearing my dead mother, seeing the Hat Man, feeling trapped in my own skin. The doctors told me I was lucky to even make it in. Lucky. That word feels weird when you're strapped to a hospital bed wondering what the hell you've done to yourself. Every now... What? Even now... Oh, fuck. Even now, after everything, there's still this part of me that wants to go back to it. It scares the hell out of me. I feel like I've rewired my brain, and now I can't find the way back to normal. I don't even remember what normal feels like. I have no one to talk to. Maybe just get it off my chest. Maybe because I feel like I'm screaming into a void and hoping someone hears me. I don't want to be this person. I want out. I can't keep going like this. I have seen things I can't explain and things I don't know how to explain. Smells, creatures. I felt like I've been floating in a world beyond my understanding. And scene. There we go. So that was like super aggressive of a story to just say that you are addicted to fucking taking Benadryl. What the hell? I mean, this is like a deep dramatization of the story. You know, I mean, you just gotta I will say that's to be addicted to Benadryl. I mean, of all the drugs out there, what? I mean, I've taken Benadryl to sleep plenty of times. But on rare occasions, you can't get in the habit of taking Benadryl to sleep. You need to stop now. It's a delirium and it's not fun. It's only addictive and highly dangerous, and the trips sound awful. I've never experienced the addictiveness of Benadryl. All right, so any editors out there, put, that Reddit story, maybe if you guys have any accounts on TikTok that are like creepy Reddit stories, and then, have my awesome voiceover over some Minecraft gameplay or something. I think that would work. Oh, this one just makes me sad. If I spent 4 hours making my friends Jello shots and no one ate them. It's my grandpa's birthday and no one's here for Pappy's Burgers or whatever. You guys remember that picture? My friend told me something after a few drinks and I can't forget it. Uh-oh, hold on. Covering my ass here. Okay, so this one, I'll summarize this one for you. Basically, they were out drinking and one of the friends confessed to murdering a kid one time. It was a bully. The bully was teasing her, and then she pushed him, and he stopped moving, and that was it. I don't know how I'd react if one of my friends was like, one time I killed a guy. What? What is this? What is this one? I use my baby brother as a napkin whenever we're out and there's no napkins. What? What do you mean you use your baby brother as a napkin? I take my baby brother on errands just to get him out of the house, shopping treats, random trips even. When I babysit him, he'll tag along with me. When I have to be on campus, I'm a university student. He's my best friend, and we're pretty inseparable. But eating out with him means getting a tiny bit messy because he's a toddler. I'll just read the whole thing like that, like it's some kind of sad... Anyways, so eating out with him gets a tiny bit messy because he's a toddler. He's 3 and I'm 19, so I often help him with his food if he asks for it. He wipes his boogers and drool all over my clothes, so I think it's justifiable to use his already dirty shirt to wipe my hands whenever napkins aren't around. We never eat inside food places. I usually drive somewhere quiet because he gets overstimulated. He chills in the passenger when we eat. And when I don't feel like reaching in the back for his bag, I'll use his shirt. Why only have a baby brother when you can have a baby brother and a napkin? And he thinks I'm tickling him, so win-win. I mean, that's pretty funny. And also, pretty genius, That's ingenuity. Hey, Kenny C, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. I'm so over this. I can't do this anymore. I'm out. There's nothing I care about. What's that sound? What's that song about? Nothing worth me saying. Holy fuck. Today's my 28th birthday, and I'm gonna end it tomorrow. Oh my god, is this guy dead? Whoa. I think I prefer I faked liking sparkling water for 3 years. 3 months ago. All right. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. All right. I'm a 28 male. It's 2:25 a.m. I didn't get a single call. I have tickets for Coldplay concert for the 26th of January, my favorite band, and I don't want to attend it because I have 3 extra tickets but not even a single friend agreed to go to the concert with me. And I booked those in the hope that someone will come. Seats are block B, lower, blah, blah, blah. If you find all those seats empty, understand that I am gone. And it's not because I didn't want to attend that concert. I really wanted that. But not even one of my friends agreed. It's not about the concert only. I am a person who lives alone and my family lives in a different town. I see people on their birthday getting tagged in a shit ton of stories or posts, but no one ever tags me. I didn't even get a call from my family. I had a friend who used to call at exactly 12. Didn't get that call. Asked my office colleagues to celebrate my birthday with me. They said they had a plan for the weekends. I hope I'm not a terrible person. I think I am, but I always wish people on time. What? I hope I'm not a terrible person. I think I am, but I always wish people on time. I never purposefully hurt anyone. Maybe this guy's hammered when he wrote this. But if I did, I am sorry. I never did that, though. I think they did not like how I look, maybe. Oh, but I always wish people on time. Oh, okay, like wishing them a happy birthday on time. I see. I have vitiligo, and I'm not successful for my age because I am a little underconfident. Is that why people hate me? I don't know why people hate me because I'm unsuccessful. I can be successful, but that's not it. Maybe they hate me because I have vitiligo. You know who else had vitiligo? Michael Jackson. Everybody loved Michael Jackson, and he loved kids. So, let's see. Okay, so this is basically just a giant, I'm a bad person. His brother didn't wish him a happy birthday. I think I am terrible for not adding value in life of people. Maybe after that, only people will call me on my birthday, but I think it's too late now because I think if I leave now, no one would be that hurt, and they already created distance from me, and they won't feel sad I'm a terrible person. Maybe that's why my ex called, got married to someone else. She took a right decision. Who wants a person who will always be vulnerable in front of them, although I was strong when she told me that she's getting married in 3 weeks. First of all, why is your ex reaching out to you being like, yo, getting married? Pretty fucking sweet, right? What are you doing? Oh, being sad and alone on your birthday? Hope you don't kill yourself. All right, I'm out of here. Getting married. Got to plan my wedding. Okay. Good God. Edit. I don't know what to write now. Just that there are literally close to 2,000 people that actually wanted to be my friend and wish me. I was crying last night that not even a single person called or messaged, and I woke up with so many wishes. My phone is heating because of all the notifications I was getting. I woke up at 7:25 a.m. exactly, 7 hours after writing the post. Best thing I could ask for. A few people want to attend the concert with me. I'll reply to you guys in DM. I can't believe last night I was feeling extremely lonely. Now there are 2,000 people typing to me. Thank you, everyone. This is definitely some kind of miracle or sign. I love you all. Thanks for reaching out in my inbox. Coldplay concert was attended by 60K people, and I have more upvotes than that. It means there are more people here for me than they are in the stadium. I'm really thankful for you guys. Okay, so this makes me feel weird, because that's good, but it does seem like you're putting way too much value. Like, it's great. Obviously, great. And it's good that people banded together so that you didn't commit suicide. Because that's, nothing is ever that bad ever. And, people have suicidal ideation, and that's, I wouldn't say normal, but that's something that happens, but it's good that you didn't act on the momentary sadness you were feeling. But I think to put so much value into just, you're up, there is so much emphasis put on, wow, 60,000 people saw this. That means I've got 60,000 friends. I am good. It just kind of, it's kind of like an unstable mental state, which obviously he's not in the best mental state ever, but it's going to take more than that. Because what happens when your next Reddit post gets 3 upvotes? You're like, everyone hates me. Oh, can't just let bro have it. I'm just saying, if this is the thing keeping him alive, who's to say when these thoughts come up again and the depression comes up again that, that can't be the remedy. But it is good that people banded together and, all that good stuff. And it's good that people are nice and things. Okay, well, let's do one a little bit lighter, and then we can hop on to Schedule 1 and then Minecraft. I faked liking sparkling water for 3 years and now I'm trapped. I do that all the time. Not for faking liking sparkling water for 3 years. It's so late, bro. What are you doing? What are you talking about? I went live at 8:30. I was an hour late for stream. Anytime I'm at like a fancy place, they always offer fucking sparkling water. And I have to be like, oh, yeah, great. I love bubbly or whatever it's called. I'm 30 now, but this started when I was around 27 during a phase where I was trying really hard to be one of those put-together adults who meal prep, drink sparkling water, and have plants that aren't just dying slowly. I bought a 12-pack of LaCroix because that's what cool, healthy people were drinking. First sip tasted like someone whispered the word fruit into a cup of TV static. Absolutely disgusting. That's true. LaCroix tastes like someone poured water just in a room where fruits were. But whispered the word fruit into a cup of TV static. Luigi likes LaCroix, fuck you. What? Oh, Luigi Mansion, the guy that's gonna get the death sentence? Anyways, absolutely disgusting, but I had already posted it on my Instagram story. That's one less sparkling water enjoyer out there. Come on. But I had already... Wait a second. Absolutely disgusting. But I had already posted it on my Instagram story with the caption, New Addiction, LOL. I fucking hated it, but I had to commit because I put an Instagram story so people would like me. And that was the beginning of my downfall. Friends started bringing LaCroix over when they visited. Coworkers stocked it in the office fridge because I liked it. My girlfriend, now fiance, thought it was cute how into sparkling water I was. So she bought me a SodaStream for Christmas. Oh my God, pretending you like LaCroix to get pussy. You're like, you tell your wife you don't like LaCroix. She's like, our whole marriage is a lie. I don't even know you. I've never liked LaCroix. Who even are you? Who did I marry? TLC, who the hell did I marry? It cuts to an interview of her. He's like, I don't even know who he is anymore. He used to down 12 packs of LaCroix. I did think it was always odd how, you know, he would cover the LaCroix he threw in the trash with more trash, as if he was hiding something, but I never thought it could be this bad. Now I'm in too deep. I become the guy who nods thoughtfully while drinking what is essentially spicy sadness. I have flavors in my fridge with names. I have flavors in my fridge with names like Pamplemousse and Limoncello. And I pretend like I can tell the difference. I can't. It all tastes like carbonated regret. Sometimes I just want a normal drink, but if I ever open up a Gatorade, someone will say, whoa, no LaCroix today? And I'll just fake laugh like, haha, gotta switch it up. Meanwhile, my soul is quietly screaming. Anyways, if you're young and reading this, never lie about your beverages. That stuff will haunt you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, man. Tell everyone you're going carbonation free. Listen, this is such a low stakes situation. Just stop drinking LaCroix. That's all you have to do. No one is going to bat a fucking eye. Your wife might be like, oh, that's kind of weird that you switched up on LaCroix, but, you know, whatever. You know, you don't have to talk about how you lied about enjoying LaCroix for forever. I paid a couple girls to feign interest in my mate. Oh, dude. Dude, when I was in 9th grade at a New Year's Eve party, looking back on this story, like it's not prostitution, but I didn't have like a New Year's kiss or whatever because I was just a little boy, just a little lonely, fucking ugly, bug-looking boy. And this girl like kissed me out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, I'm the fucking GOAT, dude. I was like, I didn't even have to have conversation with you. I'm the best. This is awesome. And then later it came out that my friend said like each giving her $5. And I was like, oh, I gotta kill myself. That's crazy. I got to commit suicide. Oh my God. So, you know, never do that. Never, you know, pay someone off. I paid a couple girls to feign interest in my mate. I've got a mate who's nearly 30 now. To be honest, he's not great looking. Wow, okay, this is the most British paragraph ever. Oi, I've got a mate who's nearly 30 now. To be honest, he's not a great looking bloke, but more importantly, he's had no experience with the girls ever. Which sucks because he's genuinely a great dude, a great bloke, and maintains and maintains friendships with some girls. But he tends to friend zone himself before asking one out. I can't do a British accent. I'm sorry. That's like just a orgy of like 7 accents. he suffered pretty hardcore anxiety and depression and hates going out. So this year at my birthday, one of the only events he'll come out for, because he's a great bloke and knows it means a lot to me. You know, I mentioned the great bloke thing earlier. I asked a couple random gals if I could shout them a drink and they could just compliment my mate on something and have a small chat. No obligation to be anything, but just polite and nice. And my lord, he's been a different dude ever since his confidence is skyrocketed. He's even asking when we're going out next. If he ever found out what I did, I genuinely think he would never leave the house again. Okay, well, that's good. He got a little confidence boost. Our elf on the shelf is dead forever, and I'm so relieved. What? Okay, last one. I'm just intrigued by this. If you don't know what elf on the shelf is, it's just another lie you tell your kids. God, I haven't done a reaction stream in a while. This feels good. I love riffing. Love riffing, love it. Anyways, it's just another lie you tell your kids about Christmas. And it's a little elf that moves, but like he doesn't move when you look at him. We had one, his name was Brownie. And I was like holding on. I was barely holding on to the idea of Santa. I was like, you're adding another fucking thing to the mix? This is crazy. Last year, my son, then 9, decided Elf on the Shelf was not real when he had a friend over. Touched it, picked it up, threw it on the floor, electrical taped it to a robot vacuum. My youngest was watching and laughed, and I thought, finally, nobody believes in this annoying elf anymore. It's not like your 9-year-old bought Elf on the Shelf. You did it. Like, you went and bought Elf on the Shelf, and you're like, here's another thing we're going to do. This December, my youngest child asked if Elf on the Shelf was coming back, and I told her no. Pretty sure her brother had killed him forever. And I don't feel guilty because the holiday season. Nope, sorry. Oh no, little Brownie's not coming back. Yeah, no, he was decapitated. Ooh, yikes. Oh, man, yeah. Ripped limb from limb. It was crazy. Yeah, he's dead as fuck now. You'll never see him again. He's probably in elf hell. Oh, he's getting tortured for an eternity in elf hell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, he's cursed forever to have bees fly out of his eye sockets. Yeah. Oh, he's getting butt fucked by the devil in hell right now. The 3-year-old. It's like a 5-year-old kid being like, what? Oh, yeah, no, he's getting butt fucked by Joseph Stalin in hell right now. Yeah, Joseph Stalin is in hell having his way with our little sweet Brownie. He's oh, man. Oh, my God. Saying that to a child. They just asked if the elf was going to be here this holiday season. You're like, oh, no. Oh, yeah, no. No, they're putting a hot cattle prod up his ass in hell forever. For an eternity. For an eternity. Yeah, he's getting his limbs ripped off, and they grow back, and they get ripped off again. Did I mention the Joseph Stalin butt fucking in hell part? Oh, I did? Oh, yeah, that's why you're not going to see him again. Dude, jeez. Oh, man. I miss him, though. Anyways, okay. I don't feel guilty because the holiday season is so much less stressful without it. To all parents, don't get sucked into buying Elf on the Shelf, the bane of your existence. We went to Christmas festivals. During a holiday play, we make Christmas cookies, all holiday joy, and not once did we miss that stupid elf. If the elf works for your family, that's great, and I mean that sincerely. If you're hanging on by a thread and your cup is empty, and one more thing to remember is the last thing you want to do, be kind to yourself. All right. And there we go. Woo!